If you have ever moved to another country with big dreams and then quietly asked yourself, did I make a mistake of coming here? Or you have thought of moving to a new country for your career, this video is for you. Because nobody talks about this part honestly. Not on social media, not in success stories, not even amongst friends. People talk about visas and jobs and salaries and all the opportunities. What they don't talk about is the mental weight of deciding whether to stay or go back. When I came first here in the United States, I thought the hardest part would be finding a job or adjusting to a new system. But I was wrong. The hardest part was living with uncertainty every single day. I remember asking myself the same question again and again. Should I stay here or should I go back? And this wasn't a one-day thought. This stayed with me for months. Some days I felt confident of staying. Some days I felt completely lost. Many times it happened that I was thinking, I'm confident now to stay, and after a few months, this thought again came back to me. And the worst part is, nobody can answer this for you. Answer this question is only with you. Because both the choices come with pain, isn't it? If you stay, you deal with loneliness, pressure, immigration stress, and all the constant feeling that your life is on pause. If you go back, you deal with the judgment, the self-doubt, and that silent voice asking, what if I had stayed a little longer? People think this decision is about countries. It's not. It's not about the countries. It's about identity. When you leave your home country, you don't just leave a place, isn't it? You leave your familiarity. You leave the certainty. You leave the version of yourself that people already understood. And when things don't work out immediately in a new country, the mind does something very dangerous in that situation. It starts questioning your worth. It starts replaying old doubts that we had. It starts saying things like, maybe they were right about me. I will be honest here. One of the thoughts that kept coming back to me was not about money or jobs. No. It was about going back and hearing people say, we told you so. We told you so that you cannot sustain and survive and you cannot grow big. It's only for the privileged people who can do it. That fear is real. And people don't like admitting it. I understand that. Because there is also family involved. Parents getting older, the guilt of being far away from them, the feeling that time is running out. There are all the close people you cannot visit back home. You start thinking, am I being selfish here? Or am I building something that will eventually help everyone? And here's the part actually nobody says out loud. Staying feels like failure when nothing is working out. Going back feels like surrender. You feel stuck between two options that both feel wrong. If you are in that phase right now, let me say this very clearly. Very clearly. That confusion does not mean you are weak. It means you are thinking deeply. People who don't think deeply don't feel this pain, isn't it? They just drift. This phase is not about choosing the perfect country. No, it's not about that. It's about asking yourself one hard question. If I stay, what am I trying to build? And another equally hard question. If I go back, what version of myself am I okay becoming? There is no universal right answer for this. Anyone who gives a one-size-fits-all kind of answer is either selling you something or just lying to you. For me, the decision to stay was not because everything was going great. No, it was never like that. It was because I realized something very important during my journey here. I had come here for a reason. not to escape problems, but to become someone I could not become if I left too early. I kept asking myself, have I actually solved the problems that made me live in the first place? Or am I just tired of being here? Because tiredness can feel a lot like clarity, and it can trick you into making permanent decisions in temporary exhaustion. I also realized something very uncomfortable at the time. Going back without building any cushion, whether that was experience, education, confidence, or stability, would not magically fix things. The same doubts would follow me there too, just with better food and more relatives asking questions. And yes, before you ask, those relatives will still ask questions. That part is non-negotiable. That is non-negotiable in our lives. This is where perspective matters. Staying does not mean you are winning, and going back does not mean you have failed. What matters is whether you are consciously choosing or just reacting to fear. Fear of being alone, fear of being judged, fear of wasting time. Fear is loud, but it is a terrible advisor, absolutely terrible advisor. Another thing I learned the hard way is this: time feels different when you are building something uncertain. 1 year feels like 5. Every small setback feels like proof that you are wrong. But growth does not announce itself. You don't wake up one day and suddenly feel successful. You wake up one day and realize you are no longer the same person who arrived. That realization takes time and patience as well, and a lot of uncomfortable silence. If you are watching this and you are torn between staying and going back, I am not here to tell you what to do. Honestly, nobody can tell you. I don't believe in giving false certainty as well. What I believe is in this: don't make this decision because you are tired. Don't make it because someone else's timeline is making you panic. I definitely don't make it because social media makes it look like everyone else has it figured out. They don't. From so many years of my experience, I can tell you, they don't what you see on social media many times. They are just better at hiding it. Whether you stay or go back, make sure you are moving towards something, not running away from something. That one distinction changes everything. If this video resonated with you, I want you to do one thing here. If you have been in this phase or you are currently in it, share your thoughts in the comments. Not advice, not solutions, just your experience. Because someone reading that comment might feel a little less alone tonight. And if you want more conversations like these, make sure you are not looking at hype or fake motivation, those kind of things. You just have to stay connected with this. And if you have liked this video and you have understood this, please share it with someone who you think would be benefited by listening and watching this video.